Proposition 19, who qualifies for it, how transferring your tax basis works, why this matters, if you're downsizing or if you're over the age of 55, how often you can use it, and other details that most people don't know about. Proposition 19 can save you a significant amount of money, but you must understand how it works, because if it handled incorrectly, you can actually increase your taxes instead of lowering them. Let's break this down in an understandable, practical way. First, let's talk about what is Proposition 19. Proposition 19 was passed in 2020, and it changed the rules for certain homeowners to transfer their property tax assessed value of their main residence. Proposition 19 works only in the state of California. That means if you qualify, you can transfer your property tax basis to any county in the state of California. Now, let's talk a little bit of background and history. In California, your property tax bases are largely influenced by Proposition 13, which is why many long-time homeowners have a much lower assessed value than what their home could sell for today. And their taxes will be a lot higher for the same home if they bought it today. So if you move, especially if you're downsizing, your property taxes do not automatically reset the way some people assume. There is a process. That's exactly why Proposition 19 matters. I'm going to prepare multiple videos on Proposition 19 because it's very complicated and vast. Subscribe to our channel, put yourself on alert so you don't miss this important videos. Now, let's talk about who qualifies. At a high level, Proposition 19 applies if you're over the age of 55, if you're severely or permanently disabled, or if you're affected by wildfires or disaster situations. You don't have to qualify for all of them. Any one of them works. And there is a lot of detail behind each category and how it works. If you're over the age of 55 and disabled, Proposition 19 allows you to transfer your tax basis up to 3 times in your lifetime. Disaster-related situation can have additional rules, so you should always confirm the details for your specific case. Here's another big point. With Proposition 19, you don't transfer your entire tax bill. Let's talk about a real-world example, because this is where most people get negatively surprised. When people say I'm transferring my taxes or my tax basis, that is not exactly accurate. You're transferring your assessed value for your base property tax, but your entire bill may also include special assessment. So you only transfer that assessed value. So if you have items like Mello-Roos or other items, they do not transfer to your new home. So if your current home has no Mello-Roos and you downsize in a home that has a lower value, but it has Mello-Roos, those charges get added and your tax bill can actually be higher than what you expected. And here's what you have to do to understand what's going to happen. If you're considering downsizing, the first step is you pull out your most recent property tax bill and you identify what portion in your tax bill is called base property tax. That is the assessed value, and that is the portion of the tax bill that you can transfer to your new property. Special assessment like Mello-Roos do not transfer. This single step alone prevents you a lot of negative surprises. Now, as far as the timing, how long do you have to take advantage of the Proposition 19? There is a 2-year time limit in the Proposition 19 rules, meaning the sale of your original home and the purchase of the replacement property, they generally need to happen within 2 years of each other. And there's some more restrictions as well, including filing steps and eligibility requirement. So that is not something that you want to guess on. You need professional advice on. My name is Dar Marlin. I'm a CPA and a realtor. If you need help downsizing, if you need help understanding Proposition 19, you can book a call with me. The link is in the description.